Winning, multi-Grammy winning, multi-million selling country and western style. We don't really follow country and western on this show, but
I'd like to just say that it's more kind of more country rock.
Country rock,
Country
like
rock.
the Eagles and
I've recorded many different styles, but mostly I like to call it kind of country rocky, kind of
cunt rock.
Yeah.
Cunt rock.
Cub rock. That's quite right.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, cub rock.
So that voice here, isn't that the Nashvilleian drawl of
Sure is.
Hank Payne?
Hank Payne, thank you.
Welcome to the studio.
Hey, it's great to be here. I had a really nice time in your hospitality suite.
Yeah.
I was.
John's mum's kitchen.
John's mum was very accommodating. She made me a nice cup of tea and a couple of biscuits, but she said she only kept the biscuits there for special guests because John's such a fat cunt. Which is her words, not mine.
Yeah.
I kind of met him on his way to the John. He was just going for a shit.
And what were your first impressions of him?
Hey, he was fat, very fat.
He is fat. He is. I don't know why I'm going into your accent. He is.
Yes, please keep to you. I love the English accent. It's cute. You know, like a cute accent. So, I'm from Texas, of course.
No, you're from Nashville.
I'm from Nashville. That's right. And my career.
Sorry to pick up on where you're from. I know that you
let's
be honest. You've taken a fucking shitload of drugs in your life.
I've done a lot of drugs, Russell.
I can't really remember where you're from.
I can't remember exactly where I'm from. And I know it's somewhere around Nashville, Texas.
Somewhere
that way. But where I was, I don't know who my parents were.
Right.
I know I was left on the steps of the church in Texas. I don't know what church it was, but apparently it was on the church steps, and a nun found me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was brought up by a couple of Muslims. Which kind of got me into my roots. Where I forgot to say, yes, it's more it's country Indian rock. Country Indian rock, because of course I was growing up listening to a lot of Ravi Shankar, and my dad.
Can I just point out?
Yeah.
It's just being pedantic, but Ravi Shankar wasn't a Muslim.
You're quite right. He was not a Muslim. He was Hindu. But my parents, Muslim, liked Hindu stuff.
Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah, we can like Hindu stuff.
Oh, you can you?
Well, it's okay to like whatever you like, you know. That's right. That's why my accent is that's New York and not Texas, because I forgot at the moment how to do a Texas accent.
Yeah, well, I think that's fair enough.
And because I've been everywhere in my life, I can kind of take on each persona.
Yeah.
But my career started when I wrote my first song when I was 10.
Oh yeah, what was that song called?
It was called My Daddy's Eye. My
Daddy's Eye.
My Daddy's Eye.
Can you remember it?
Yeah, I'll play for you now.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Oh. Just warm up a little here, Russ.
Yeah, warm your vocals up. Not too much.
Well, I'm gonna start now, baby. Oh, when I was young, I heard the doorbell go. And I went to answer the door. And as I opened the door, there was a man there. He said, "Son, where's your daddy gone?" I said, "My daddy's upstairs having a shower." said, go and get your daddy, son. I got something to tell him. So I went up the stairs and got my daddy out of the shower. Well, he came down the stairs, met this guy standing there. He said, hey, what the fuck do you want? I was in the shower. I was 5 years old, and my daddy was standing there real bold. And this guy got out a knife, gouged my daddy's eye out. Oh, my daddy's eye, my daddy's eye, lying there on the floor. My daddy's eye.
Wow, that's really. Is that a true story?
That's what happened. My dad was a gambling man, and he owed $250,000.
Gambling Muslim.
A gambling Muslim.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, and he owed all that money to these gangsters, and they came around, and in front of me, took my daddy's eye out.
Oh.
So that was the first. You know, when the guy left, and my daddy was laying screaming on the floor.
Yeah.
I thought, hey, I left my daddy just lying there for must have been 25, 30 minutes while I wrote the song down.
Oh, you wrote it there and then?
Well, yeah, I had the inspiration of My Daddy's Eye, the first song that I wrote.
So your dad was going, like, help me, and you were going,
Yeah.
oh, hold on a minute, I've just got to write this
I have
song.
to write this down.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 years old.
10 years old?
10 years old, yeah.
How did your daddy react to that?
He kicked me out the house when he got back from getting his eye done.
Yeah.
I'd never see him again.
But you never saw him again?
No, we never spoke again.
What about your mum?
My mother, well, there's a funny story about my mother. She wasn't around at the time. She was, well, that got me to write my second song. I kind of got inspired because I was at home. My daddy was out working a lot, and I used to be at home, and I kind of used to get a lot of daddies coming in and out of the house, you know.
That's what I've read.
I used to see a lot of men coming in and out, and then she said, "Oh, that's your other daddy."
Oh, right.
You know, and I had must have been about 60 or 70 different daddies over the week. And then I realized what was, you know, somebody told me what my mum was, which led me to write my second song.
What was that called?
My Mother's a Fucking Whore.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And
it's a nice, pleasant title.
yeah, I can remember that. See,
Yeah, play it for
yeah,
me.
play it for you. I'll play it for you.
This is Hank Payne. My mummy's a fucking whore. Live on the Johnny and Russ show.
When I was just a lad. Excuse me a moment.
That's real emotion.
Okay.
That's real emotion.
Can I have a sip of your drink there, Russell, please? I get kind of emotional when I do this song.
Well, you know, it's bound to bring some bad things back for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I get very emotional. Thank you.
It's a bit like when I saw Michael Jackson in 1990. He cried.
Yeah, I knew the man. I knew him.
He cried when he sang it.
Yeah, I knew him. Yeah, I knew him. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Mommy, 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 who's that guy downstairs? Who's that other one in the hall waiting? Who's that one in your bed? Mommy, 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 they all say that you're good, and I hear that you want more. Mommy, you're a fucking stinking whore. It kind of goes like that.
Nice.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my first big seller. Okay, Michael Jackson. Well, I knew the Jacksons. They live around the corner to me, and I knew the dad and the father. Joe Jackson. That's right. And not a very nice man.
No.
No. He was a real horrible man. But I used to go around where the Jacksons used to be rehearsing, and that's.
Excuse me.
It's okay, Russ. It's good. I like it. I used to go around to the Jackson's house, and when I used to walk in there, I used to kind of sense that there was something wrong. And I remember one day I walked upstairs in the Jacksons, and I went to see Michael because he was the same age as I was. And I walked in, and he was naked over his daddy's knee, and his daddy was giving him a good spanking, you know. I kind of said, what the hell's going on? And he said, why don't you come over here as well? And I went over there too. And he laid me across his other knee, and he stuck his finger up my ass, which I liked a lot. And ever since that day, in fact, I think I heard you on the radio the other day saying that you like to finger up your ass. And is it Jimmy Savile?
Yes.
Jimmy Savile, I've heard that he likes to finger up his ass.
He did like a finger up his ass.
That's right.
Of course, your first album's title was "Finger Up the Ass."
Finger up the ass. Of course, my best-selling album was "Finger Up the Ass 5."
Yeah.
Five
fingers up the ass.
5 fingers up the ass. I've never really got out of the ass business. Fixation, yeah. But
That's Joe Jackson's fault.
That's Joe Jackson's fault. Not Joe Jackson, you were saying.
No.
Earlier
I
on.
played before. Joe Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Yeah. So anyway, but thank you very much for having me today, Russ. I've enjoyed it immensely because I just see Johnny's just come back in the room and he's giving me a little look there that.
That's a look saying he wants to eat you.
Yeah, I gathered that. So I'm going to go back to my hotel and I'm going to write another song and maybe dedicate it to you and Johnny.
Well, we would love to have you back, mate.
I'll be back again. I'll be back again. Don't worry.
How long are you in the UK for?
I'm here to I'm doing a UK tour. I'm here for 2 days. I got one.
Really stretching the country.
Yeah, I got one gig in. Is it the Blue Boar?
Oh, in Abridge.
Yeah.
There's a hot box of concert, live entertainment. That place, mate.
I have one there, and
they've all played there.
And I have one of the Green Gate in
Leytonstone.
Yeah.
Oh, they've all played there, mate.
Yeah. I've got 2 gigs, and that's it. That's my European. That's my European tour finished. I go back to the States, and hopefully.
Where do you live in the States now, then?
Well, to be honest with you, Russell, I don't at the moment have anywhere to stay. I'm kind of in between places, while my other place was being redecorated.
Really?
By the people that owned it, and I was squatting in there. They kicked me out, and now they're redecorating.
Folks, you're listening to a man now who's been married 14 times.
15 times.
Sorry, 15 times.
Yeah, I just got married last week.
You got married? You divorced already?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, we lasted 2 days, and
is that good for you?
Well, I thought this was the one. I thought that this is the girl for me, but until I married her and realized that she had a cock.
Oh.
Which
it's a mistake.
I hadn't slept with her yet. I'm kind of an old-fashioned guy. I like to wait until the wedding night.
Yeah.
That you have sex.
Yeah.
I had no idea that she had a cock.
No. Well,
no. But
just a cock or cock and balls.
Oh no, cock and balls, and a very hairy ass.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Yeah, a very hairy ass.
I did read in your bio that you divorced 7 of them because they wouldn't shove their finger up your ass.
That's quite correct. That's quite correct.
And I think that's disappointing.
Let